Good morning. We had a decent night at the truck stop. It's time to start day 3 of the travel, and we should arrive at our destination. Out here checking to make sure everything's still hooked up good. I have decided I'm going to go ahead and just try to go over the grade with the Jeep hooked up without the brakes on. I do have one small dilemma. Is this Western Flyer Express right here. He seems to be pulled way past his spot. And I've got to try to figure out, see, here's where the line ends. And he is way beyond that. There's enough room, I think. What I'm gonna do is kind of pull out this way. And then it's wide enough gap for me to get through. It's just making that turn. So we'll see how that goes. I tried to knock on his truck. I think he came in around 3:30 this morning. I tried to knock on his truck, but I did not get an answer. You know, I know that a lot of the trucks get angry when they feel like motorhomes or RVers have encroached in their area, but we do not park and sleep at truck stops. This is a rest area for all travelers, and the sign for this side even says, you know, for trucks and RVs. So, you know, we're where we're supposed to be. When we were parked over there was a different spot for the RVs, and the attendant did ask us to move over here. And so that's what we did. So I have heard of people at truck stops get blocked in by the trucks so they can't get out. I think the driver just pulled in, was tired. We're gonna get on the road shortly and wish us luck. We need a better day today than we had yesterday. So you can see from inside, it looks, I think, a lot more daunting than it really is. So hopefully Cindy's going to be able to navigate me through that.
So I'm sure he's already told y'all this. When you look at it from this angle by the camper, it doesn't look like we can make that turn. And you don't know how long these truckers have been on the road. They're probably exhausted. So he's going to try to swing wide. When you look at it from this angle, we've got plenty of room. Yes, dear. All right, let me get, I can't see the front of his vehicle. You're good on the curve. You want me in front of his truck? He backed up. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. I thought he was sleeping. He was awake. He backed up for us.
That was nice. He didn't answer my knock on the door.
Nice way to start the day.
He didn't answer the knock on the door. I know you got stuff in your seat, but now we're blocking the hole.
No, we're good. So I don't know how much of that outside video is actually going to be usable. But from the angle sitting in the motorhome, it didn't look like we could make that turn because that truck was pulled up. But actually, we did have plenty of room.
Yeah, I had to angle. I had to kind of swing out, but I had to watch my tail because these motorhomes have a lot of tail swing. And I was relatively close.
And the Jeep.
Yeah, and the Jeep.
But thank goodness the guy was awake.
And saw us struggling.
and saw me out there looking, making sure we weren't going to hit his truck, and he went ahead and backed up to make it easier for us.
Yeah.
That was an interesting way to start the day.
We have decided to go ahead and try the grade. If it gets too sketchy, I'll just pull over on the side of the road and disconnect.
Okay. Alrighty. So should we say homeward bound?
Yeah, I guess so. Even though it's not a parking space, but it says we should be there at 11 o'clock, so 3 hours. So we'll see.
Alrighty. Just in time for lunch.
Yes.
Or brunch.
I'll disconnect the Jeep once we get parking set up and go to Bojangles.
Oh.
Only the best for my queen.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want you to show out here. We just climbed that huge hill that went on forever. I'm trying to keep my speed at 50 or below. I did not see a sign that said downhill grade, 6 to 7%, but we've been going down for a little while.
Looks like we leveled back out.
Yeah, the tow haul does a good job, which is a feature that the Ford has on the V10. Does a good job of doing kind of like a Jake brake or something like that. But we didn't get any video of the up because I was so worried about getting out of the parking space. I had Cindy go outside and direct me, not thinking that she hasn't finished the inside. And I had taken all the stuff out of the sink that normally rides in there. And
well, I mean, we used the microwave last night. You would wash the dishes. The dishes hadn't been put up where they belong. We were going to make coffee, but then and I had all the coffee stuff out. That didn't get put away.
Yep. So I don't know if that was the downgrade. That can't be the downgrade because we're getting ready to go up again. But
there's more.
Yeah.
They're just sporadic, and I'm not sure that they're
as steep as that up was, because that
No.
up was straight up.
right, but it's not as severe as going to Montana and and in South Dakota.
Yeah.
But the tow haul in this just slows this down.
Right.
It doesn't slow the tow down.
Yeah. But the mountains are beautiful. Look over there.
I know.
And if you're in Montana, no, these aren't mountains. These are foothills or hills. But it says Black Mountain on the sign. Like, see, it says here's the Black Mountain Montreat. But we went way up, so we were riding the rim, I guess.
Not quite. I don't think we're quite like that.
Okay. Well, we'll bring you back if it gets sketchy.
And you're riding with us, so you know it's going to get sketchy.
Just saying.
Just saying.
We just got a warning on the side of the road that says crash ahead, right lane closed. So I got over to the left lane just in time. The GPS says on live traffic update says there's a 26-minute delay. So I hope nobody's too hurt.
So we're right here at Asheville and the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Which, so I think this is the Pisgah National Forest, which is where we got engaged.
Yes. We stayed in Asheville.
Yep. At one of my dad's old college roommates' houses.
So if we saw the sign, get over.
You know all these people saw it.
Why didn't Unless they need to get off at one of these exits.
I don't know.
Inquiring minds want to know. And I think this is the last major city we would go by, is Asheville.
I think you're right. I'm not 100% sure.
Because we've never come from this direction. Oh, Lake Lure. Remember we were talking about that yesterday?
Isn't that the lake the dam broke on? And it's what flooded this whole area?
I think so. That took out a section of I-40.
Yeah. Alright, we'll bring you back if we get close to the accident or see anything or the traffic clears. Because it looks like we're going to be watching paint dry for a while.
What'd you paint?
Tears.
Because you're so sad you left New Jersey.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm thinking about up here.
And you're making me do all this with no
Coffee.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to add insult to everything else, but we cranked the generator last night and it started running
on I-40.
really rough and it wasn't sending enough.
Well, we did use the microwave to heat the soup up.
But you could hear it surging a little bit, so I didn't want to destroy anything, so I cut it off.
Well, you ran it trying to see if it just needed to run some old gas out or whatever.
Yeah. So I ended up cranking the V10 and charging the batteries before we went to bed.
The house batteries.
Yeah, and we made it all through the night with the sound machine and the fan going and stuff with it. We woke up, the battery's 12.3, and I cranked the engine again, but coffee maker takes a lot of power. So when we stop and get gas, we'll probably get coffee.
So he said, no coffee for you. And I wasn't happy. But life carries on.
Yeah, if that's the worst thing that happens. I'm hoping that's the worst thing that happens.
All right, let's see what else interesting we can happen upon today. We see flashing lights up here.
So we thought we'd share them with you.
Not even sure what we're looking at now.
Looks like they're just clearing it out because
Those are DOT incident management.
oh, that car's got some. Oh wow, look at that truck. They got hit hard.
What was it, a 3-car?
4-car. There was one further back between those
Was there?
DOTs, yeah.
Alright. So, here we go.
Rolling, 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 rawhide. Having a better mood today. Yesterday, I was little Mr. Pissy Pants. I do not like to have issues on the road.
So,
And then the whole thing, like with the generator last night, just finished me off. But thank God, the new season of Landman came out last night. We were able to watch the first one, so there's that. So what, Cindy? You said so, like you were going to say something profound, and then you got silent, which normally worries me.
I'm just awake yet.
No coffee. She used 2 to 3 cups of coffee before 10 when she starts her life.
Hey, it's better not starting life.
Yeah. Alright. We'll bring you back. Maybe.
It doesn't have the TA listed.
I wonder if it's still there.
So we were going to get off at 37, but I didn't see the TA listed.
So are we still going to do it, or?
Yeah, because it's our last.
Looks
good
like the TA
chance.
sign is blank.
Well, it says country pride that way, but
take the ramp ahead.
there,
I see it.
TA is
Okay.
still there. Thank goodness.
Thank you.
It's an Amico.
That's okay. Amoco gas is good.
No, that's fine. At least the pumps are going that way, right? Gonna go from the other direction.
Well, yeah, because that TA service truck blocked me.
This is a small TA, isn't it?
Yep. So I'm gonna need you to get out.
All right.
Whenever you're dealing with mountains, things get so tight. The parking lots, gas stations are narrow. So we were able to get in this TA. We're filling up. But I've got to figure out how to, so we've got to go back that way. So I'm gonna try to come up here and hug the back of these trucks the best I can and then make a U-turn. So we'll have to see how that goes. Cindy's inside trying to find me a biscuit or something and an orange juice. 121.40, 44 gallons at 275.9. I already added my stay bill. Says the clerk has my receipt, so let me lock the door to the camper and we'll go get the receipt. I was just looking through, they don't have the part in the store here. Brewing fresh coffee for Cindy. Should be glad. So, I had a big piece of machinery pull in where I was going to pull up. So I'm going to pull up like into here. And I don't know the process out. So I'm going to try to do a U-turn. I have to cross over traffic, so hopefully.
There's no traffic coming my way.
All right. Now we want to get
You never see stuff amazing.
on. This thing turns sharp because the wheels are right under where we're sitting. We're going 40 west, right?
West. Correct. Now somebody's out there panhandling.
Yep. So Cindy bought us biscuits. I couldn't eat the whole thing.
Well, they said biscuits are not on their menu, but they would make them. And it was, she said, what kind of biscuit do you want? And I said, sausage and egg. And they did, I'm thinking, 1 egg, 1 piece of sausage on a biscuit. And we got them, and it was, I've eaten half of mine.
We could have split one. I put the other half of mine in the refrigerator.
It was 2 eggs and 2 pieces of sausage on a biscuit. So it was
I had to eat mine with a fork because the biscuit was so crumbly. You know, like grandmama used to make biscuits?
I mean, it's good. It tastes
Yeah,
good.
it was good, but I had to eat it with a fork. The only thing that made it better is there was some sausage gravy on top of it.
Oh, wow.
But, alright, so
Heart attack on a biscuit.
I only had half of it. I'll warm up the other half at lunchtime. Put it in the refrigerator.
And I got coffee.
Yay! Alright, we're going up still.
Alright.
I did my mileage and we got 14.7, so we're up from our normal point, 14.6 miles to the gallon.
When have we ever had 14? I thought it was always like 10.
No, it's always like 14.6. I'm sorry, 6.7. What am I even saying?
I don't know. I'm going, we've never gotten 14.
Up from our 6 points. I just looked at this and reset it from, there was a 14 on the dash.
I was like, what is he talking about?
6.7. Up from our 6.4 to 6.6.
Wow. Okay.
I'm delirious. It's been,
Apparently.
I didn't sleep much last night. Worried about the generators, worried about the brakes, worried about going over this mountain without the brake buddy.
But we're doing it. So stay tuned. So 27 is what we're getting off at, right?
Yep. 74/19. Great Smoky Mountains.
Cherokee, Bryson City, Franklin. We've been there.
Yeah.
And the pop-up.
I remember that. That was a long, the kids were little.
We went on a Lake Junaluska.
Yep. Lane went to a church retreat there.
Reagan did too.
Maybe it was Reagan and not Lane.
I think it was Reagan.
But I remember we rode the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad, and I got a piece of ash in my eye and got pink eye.
Yep.
That was painful. Because if it can happen,
Exit 27.
Beware going on vacations and adventures with us.
it's safer to do it via YouTube. Alright. Pulling off here.
We always have something very interesting that happens to us along the way. Is that the same one where the transmission and we were pulling it with the small van and the transmission overheated?
No.
That was before we got our big vans.
Yeah. We had a Ford Aerostar.
Always make sure your tow vehicle will tow more than what you're trying to tow.
Yeah, we were the limit. I think that was when we went to Table Rock.
I don't know.
Another mountain trip. That looks like we're going uphill.
Yep. It's not the uphill I'm worried about.
No, it's the downhill.
It used to be the uphill you were worried about.
Yeah, but this V10, this V10 comes in 3 models. This is the biggest V10 they have, and we've gone to Montana 4 times, 3 times, 4 times. And there are a lot of mountains to climb in Montana. And we never, we would slow down to 45 miles an hour. But not like the old Class C. That old Class C had the little tiny one in it. And It was pitiful.
And you had to learn how to do it too.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we've been to that place.
Yeah. And the driving's gotten a lot easier since I put safety steer underneath the.
Right.
Now I can drive. Used to white knuckle this thing. Now I can drive it like a car with one hand on the steering wheel. That was probably the best $3,000 or $4,000 ever spent. We upgraded new shocks, new stabilizers, and the stay bill.
All right, well, we're going to enjoy the mountain views and bring you back when, if anything interesting happens. Just saw a sign.
Says steep downhill ahead. Actually, it says it on the GPS.
Because I didn't see a sign, so I figured you did.
No. So I've slowed down to 40 miles an hour. I don't know. This might have been the one that you said was like a mile and a half, 7% grade. And whenever you do these steep downhill, here's a sign right here. Next 2 miles, 7%.
7%.
Is you want to keep your coach in a certain range. Like I keep mine between 50 and 55, and I tap the brakes and slow down to like 45. Let it speed back up. Because where you get yourself in serious trouble is if you start overheating your brakes. Feel like I'm slowing down right now to 45. I stay on the brakes just for a very short period of time and then let the engine assist help keep the transmission and engine to slow it down, and then that keeps you from overheating your brakes. The part that worries me is not having, yesterday the brake buddy on the Jeep broke. And so I don't have a brake on the Jeep, so I've got that pushing on me. So we're back up to 55. I hit the brake, slow down, I've let off the brake.
And that's what I meant by you had to learn how.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just ride their brakes, right?
Right. That's the way
and they don't understand that the transmission, when it revs like that,
that means it's working. It's okay to let it get up to 5,000 RPMs because it's keeping you safe. They're built. These motorhomes are on commercial truck frames. They've got heavy-duty transmissions and big engines. So far, I've only had to hit the brakes 3 times. 4,400 RPMs. We're going 49 miles an hour. When we first started doing this, I would freak out every time we went in the mountains. Montana learned me something.
And talking to other RVers.
I think we're at the bottom. So I just hit the cruise control. I have the speed limit here is 55. I have the cruise control set on 51. I just like to have, especially without having the brake buddy, I want to have plenty of room between me and everybody else. And you can see if you look out the front window, there's plenty of room between me and that truck to give me chance to
what you
maneuver or
need to
do what I have to do if something happens. In the 70s, when it's 70 mile an hour, I set my cruise control between 62 and 64. They can go around me.
Although some of those diesels drive it.
Well, I saw we got passed yesterday by F-150 pulling a travel trailer, and I bet he was going 75 or 80 miles an hour. He had those, I'm sure he had those China bomb tires on it. You can't do that. They overheat, blow out. They're just not designed for all that.
Shouldn't be in that much of a hurry anyway.
No. But look at this beautiful scenery. Well, we got some more downhill.
It's alright. We'll slow and steady. Alright, so Alex says this is our next exit.
It says sharp curve, slow down.
miles an hour. That's tight, isn't it?
That's all right. Says we'll be on this road for 53 miles and then Lake Hiwassee right before we get to Blairsville. This is supposed to have a steep downhill too. Oh yeah, there's the sign. What does it say? 8%, but it's only for half a mile. It says 35 mile an hour. It's pretty steep.
Yes. Thank goodness it's only a half a mile.
But there's a stoplight at the very bottom. Who designed that? And we're going to catch the stoplight. How about that? Oh wow, I haven't seen a huddle house in forever.
You know, they don't have huddle houses, waffle houses, stuff like that in New Jersey. They have all those diners.
Yep. Give me a huddle house or a waffle house any old day.
No, last time we went to Waffle House, we felt sick. But maybe it was because we ate too much.
Not us.
Yeah.
Not chunky monkey here.
We would never eat too much.
Next big city, Franklin. We gotta be coming up on a Georgia state sign sometime.
Well, like I told you yesterday, we're like going through the long, you know how Tennessee is long?
Yeah.
North Carolina's kind of that way too.
Alright, if
And we're
this
going-
truck would hurry up and move, I'd get over
And
something.
we're going all the way, you know, like to the little tip, the little corner of North Carolina.
I do love the mountains. I think I like the mountains better than the beach. Tell us what you like, mountains or beach. Put it in the comments below.
Well, we've had this conversation before.
Not with these viewers, those were with other viewers. These viewers are special.
That we like the beach,
I do like the beach,
but
but
we
not
like
like the
to
mountains.
visit the beach.
Yeah, the salt water will tear your motorhome up.
And we've decided we like the mountains better for long stays,
Yeah.
and for short stays, visit the beach.
Yeah, ever since we stayed in Rockport, Texas on the beach, we've had issues with the generator. I wonder if the salt air corroded something.
Probably. All right. Homeward bound.
That's weird saying.
So we've had a few pretty major up and down grades.
Yeah, that one was straight up for 7 miles. We got down to 33 miles an hour. And that was harder than some of the Montana grades.
And then this one is 5%
5% down, yeah.
Did it say for how long?
Nope.
But I think this, from what I was looking on the map, is the last of the major up here
and downs.
downhill grades.
I think the motorhome has done really well, especially considering the brake buddy situation on the Jeep. I forget what the Jeep weighs, 5,000 pounds maybe? I don't know. I'm sure somebody will look it up and put it in the comments.
But slow and steady, that's all you can do.
The scenery's a lot better today than yesterday. We did have the refrigerator come open while Cindy was trying to talk to our boss at the campground with Ivy. And she was back there and I was going down an 8% grade.
And a windy road.
On a windy road, and Cindy thought she was on an amusement ride.
Oh
Up one lane road ahead, construction. Prepare to stop, it said. We'll see.
It looked fun.
I see a flagman sign.
I do too. You know, you gotta love road construction in the mountains on narrow, windy roads already.
Yeah. It looks like all the trucks, the work trucks are off to the side, so maybe...
Maybe they took Monday off.
Yep. Nope. We spoke too soon. Isn't that pretty?
Says slow.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
It's
Waving me around. Boogity boogity.
Thank goodness.
So do I get over again? Is he just there
I don't know.
practicing?
I don't know. No.
They're on the other side of the road though.
That's weird, isn't it?
Well, they got to stop traffic. And I guess when they stop that traffic,
Not sure what they're doing.
it's like they're cleaning off the
Edge
side.
of the road.
Yeah.
So how much further?
It says 40 miles. That's got to be the most boring job known to man.
Yep. They get paid pretty good though, I think.
It's like a greeter at Walmart. I was talking to one of those guys and they said that an 8-hour shift only feels like 12.
Alrighty, and we're pressing on. 40 more miles, huh?
Yep. Less now. It's been at least a quarter mile since I said that.
Poor little.
Kitty cat's gonna be glad when we get open back up and the Kraken can be released from his cage. Look at Puma sharing the bed with Chance.
Puma's laying in the dog bed with Chance. She's keeping an eye on that kitty in the cage though.
So we just got an alert that the state sign is up ahead. But usually we get that 5 miles before the sign and we turn in 1 mile. So I don't know what to expect here. Looks like here's the Lassie River. It looks like we go through this intersection. We'll stop for the light.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good thing.
It says 0.6 miles. I don't know where the state border sign is.
Okay, I'm more worried about the turn.
It says 4.1 miles ahead.
How much
4.1.
is where we turn?
No,
Okay.
where the state sign is.
And I said I'm more worried about where we turn.
Right, we turn right up here.
Okay. I'm like, quit worrying about the state sign. Let's worry about our turn. That's the most pressing thing.
We only have one chance.
To turn?
No, well,
Yeah.
no, to get this, only one state sign today. Alright, so it says North Carolina 69. It says 0.3 miles. I bet it's this intersection up here with, it says Junction 69. It's got to be the street sign. Street. There's another Huddle House.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Yep, traffic light it is.
Okay, thank goodness.
So it says we are 20 miles. So we know there's a McDonald's 20 miles from where we'll be.
I'm not worried about where there's a McDonald's. There's a First Citizens Bank.
That's where Cindy used to work when we were dating.
Actually, I worked at First Citizens Bank, South Carolina, which is different from First Citizens Bank, North Carolina. And let me tell you, we had to explain that to a lot of people, and they did not understand it and did not like it.
Okay.
That's my
That's my truth. That's my truth. I'm speaking it.
and it was a thing.
All right, so maybe there'll be a state sign out here, or maybe not. We'll find out. If we get something, I'll get Cindy to bring you back in.
Well,
Ooh, maybe that looks like dinner tonight. Rib Country.
yeah, doesn't look like it's open.
I would like to go to the place that Steve and Robin took us to on the lake.
Yeah, but it was a beer place,
I
and
can
you
drink
know
the
I
beer.
like wine. It's not all about you.
No, but every now and then it can be.
99.9% of the time, it is all about you.
Lies. You're telling lies.
Every now and again, I'd like for it to be about me. And hence why I've become so demanding in my old age.
No, it's usually always about the children.
I'm
They're
not
not-
demanding about the children.
Not anymore. Because they're adults.
I know, so it used to be about the children. Now I'd like for some part to be about me.
You're the one that wanted this live. That was about you. Speak your truth.
You were as much a part of that conversation as I was.
Not till we got there. You had to get me there. I was not going. I was not spending the money,
Honey.
honey. And then I fell in love with it once you got me there. Just like you asked me out
Right.
And then I fell in love with you once you had
See,
me
I
out.
have to show you the way.
Show me the money.
I don't have it. I don't show you the money. I show you the way.
Oh.
I show you the way, and then you come up with the money.
Okay.
That's how that works.
All right. We'll bring you back if there's a state sign involved in this situation. Because it's getting deep in here. All I've got on is Skechers old man slip-ons. I don't even have no boots. Jeez, Marie.
Well, how much further do we have?
18 miles.
Okay, awesome. All right, so we missed the Georgia sign.
It was little-ish.
Well, I didn't have enough time to get the
everything
camera
turned on.
and everything, so we're 11 miles from Blairsville.
Let me just say this. This is why we bought a lot here. Look at the mountains.
And
They're beautiful.
so we'll bring you back when we get.
Oh, I hear the waiting times phone ringing.
And that's gonna have to wait. We are 11 miles away.
Sorry, no reservation for you.
All right, so we're pulling into Blairsville.
And Blairsville's a pretty big sized town. I mean, they got a Home Depot.
A Lowe's, a Walmart. Yep,
A Waffle
Blairsville
House.
city limit.
All right, 1.1 miles. We take a left, and I think,
And that's the left onto the
right, Blue Ridge
Campground
Highway.
Road.
Yeah, Blue Ridge Highway. I mean, it is a big town. That's where Robin said to go
Ingalls.
grocery shopping, is at Ingalls. It's
Yeah.
a very nice store. River City Bank, that's where we went and
Yeah,
got the
that's-
loan for the lot.
Yep.
Chick-fil-A. I don't remember the town being this big, though.
I do.
There's one of those ugly Cybertrucks.
You thought it was going to be a lot smaller than it actually ended up being.
Yep,
You were pleasantly surprised by
pleasantly surprised.
that. All right.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left on Ridge Highway.
I mean, having a Chick-fil-A is almost like being in civilization again.
Oh, wow.
An Arby's, a Popeyes.
All right, so be looking for your turn.
I am. It's 0.6 miles. I don't know what a Circuit World is.
That's like a Radio Shack, isn't it? No, it's a rent to own or lease. That's a weird name for that.
Yep. Right, 0.4 miles.
So is it at the light?
No, it's beyond the light. McDonald's, Burger King, Longhorn Steakhouse, KFC. Looks like the Burger King's on
Oh,
fire.
there's a Marshall's.
And a Walgreens. There's some sort of memorial. That's it over there? Isn't it just past that?
Oh, you're right.
We turn at the flags, right?
Right before them, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
But remember, it's a weird turn.
It is a weird turn.
So you need to be careful, because,
Last time I almost got flat tires.
yeah, it was
I
very
was
eventful.
up on the curb, but we made it. We turned. We might do Longhorns tonight. What do you think?
Honey, I don't know. I'm long from thinking about dinner. I got a lot of other things I'm thinking about.
Like what? Tell us. Tell us your most inner thoughts.
I'm thinking about our lot. I'm thinking about how we're going to get on our lot. I'm thinking about what our camper looks like on our lot.
Our camper looks dirty. It's filthy.
And yeah, I'm thinking about we're going to look like trashy rednecks pulling in because the rig's so dirty.
And the Jeep is dirty. We have not washed the motorhome since midpoint, since we got to midpoint. Cindy said it's been a year. I don't think it's been a year.
But
maybe 11 and a half months.
I almost
Turn left on
want to
Ridge
see if
Highway.
there's a mobile RV wash guy.
You don't think I can wash it?
I know you can wash it, but it would take us a week to wash it.
That's all right. We can get nothing.
All right, now see, remember?
Yep,
See the median?
Yep, I got to jump right there. Yeah, remember the big tank?
Well, I remember us not realizing we came upon it quickly,
Yes.
and I think we pulled up too
2.5
far
miles.
last time.
Turn left on Mountain Creek Road.
All right, you know where the combination is to the gate?
Yes, I've got it right here.
All right. We'll bring them back at the entrance because it's like 3 miles down the road.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I still think they could do better with their signage coming in. Okay, work truck. You want to pull on out? You can go. You can wait on these 3 cars?
I was going to wait all 4 of them if that's okay.
Okay, that'd be awesome. I'd be very grateful for
I was
that.
just moving up so I could make the turn quicker. Passenger princess. Got directions.
You complain when I've got directions and you complain when I don't, so. Alright, let me go put the code in.
So we're in the resort. We're gonna follow Cindy up. I'm gonna try to drive and work the camera. Now, our lot is tiny home approved. So you see a lot of these lots have tiny homes on them. If you want a tiny home later, we're talking about, we might do one or a 5th wheel. Some of the lots are big enough to have a tiny home and a motor home on them. But they've got these pavilions on them. Ours has nothing. We're gonna put our storage building on. It's got brand new pickleball courts, lighted for nighttime. I want to learn how to play pickleball. This place is absolutely beautiful. I hope y'all like it as much as I plan on liking it. We're very excited to have purchased a lot here. We may have to work a year or 2 more than we want to get it fixed up the way we want it, and then we'll have a nice place to launch from, and we can get our Social Security, and we can travel, and we can do whatnot from here. Gosh, just being back here, just my excitement level comes back that this is our future. We are lot number 53. Cindy's going to park on the one next to us real quick, and then she's going to guide us in. But that's our lot right there, lot 53, next to that big sandpiper. So we've done nothing but park and level it and plug it in. So there's room for the Jeep in front. Our lot is narrower because we don't have the resources that a lot of our neighbors have. But we bought this lot as a tax sale, pretty much. He was 2 years behind on his taxes, and so we put an offer in.
It was in our price range.
It was in our price range.
We stayed in our price range.
And here is Franklin. But so let me come over here. I'm so excited. I can't contain myself.
I'm so excited.
So we're going to run a piece of concrete from right here straight back to the edge of the stanchion, and that will widen us up another 1.5 to 2 feet. That way we can move the camper over towards this grass area more. And then we're planning on, so if you move the camper over 1.5 feet, and then we can, I think we can come out here 3 feet and go down with a piece of concrete.
I think we have to be either 3 or 4 feet off of the sidewalk.
Right, so we can split this at least. And then if we move over that way a little bit, we can, I want to put the pavilion.
We don't even need to go the full length.
Right, we just had to put the 16-foot.
Where we want the pavilion to sit.
Right, and then I'm a social butterfly, so I can sit up here, talk to people as they come down the sidewalk, talk to them as they go down the road, where if we put it in the back, it would be more.
Well, I want to have 2 sitting areas.
Yep, and so
I want to
it came with that picnic table. We're going to put a shed right here, and then
I'd like to have like a little
a fire pit
gardening fire pit
with seating
sitting area here.
and then a pavilion up front. But do you see that mountain view? Now they have put in a shed and a pavilion since we bought this.
Come over here, babe, where we're going to be sitting under the pavilion.
Yeah, so if you come over here where we're sitting under the pavilion, what a view. What a view. Y'all, we are so excited. This made all the hard work we did in New Jersey worthwhile. We'll just have to go back and rewatch this video next season when we're frustrated. So I'm gonna finish hooking up, and Cindy's going to straighten the inside up a little bit, and
Then we're going to relax.
then we're gonna relax.